What's good, everybody? Today we're gonna go over how caught a 1 to 2 trade today. Made around about $1,000 on my Top Step account today. Here was 83 points, and I'll put a little time lapse of the trade up on the screen right now. We're pretty much going into the day. Started off on the daily time frame, looking at the daily candle, and this is what it looks like at the time. This is about 15 minutes prior to market open. We can see that the daily candle opened up and just started trading straight down to rebalance this range from Friday's candle, which was a Powell spoke this day, so it was pretty volatile. So we just went to rebalance that candle, and then after that, go down to the 4-hour time frame. And also on that daily candle, you can see there was no wick at the high. So obviously, price is gonna want to go up to put a wick up there. It's not just gonna stay without a wick on the highs. So then we go down to the 4-hour time frame. We can see we're inside this large 4-hour fair value gap right here, and obviously higher time frame order flow is pretty bullish, so we would like to see price come in, respect this gap, and then trade further out of it. So it was just another reason to give me a bias for longs for the day. Then when we go down to the 1-hour time frame, you see we also have this 1-hour gap right here, and right at market open, you can see price traded down, reaching the 50% of this 1-hour gap on NQ, but at the time on YM, it had not reached that point yet. This candle, and ES has not reached that point. So that's a 1-hour S&T fill, which gives us more reason. Like if price starts trading away from this 50% level, we can expect like price to just continue from there, because 1-hour S&T fill, high time frame S&T fill is very strong, and oftentimes will push price to whichever direction it's favoring. So we just keep going down, 15-minute time frame. There's no dailies, so really couldn't get anything from there. But when we go to the 5-minute time frame, you can see before market open, it's about 8:05, 9:05 Eastern, or 7:05. 8:05 Eastern, sorry. We can see we had a 90-minute S&T here, which got confirmed when it closed above this candle right here, which would be the TCISD. So when price closed above that, it's just another reason to give us bias for longs. But with that not being inside of our trading window, which is from 9 to 10:30, obviously we're not just going to enter off of that. But we can see when market opened right here, NQ came down and swept down the 90-minute lows from the previous quarter, but ES did not do that, as you can see. So that just gives us, it's a 90-minute sequential S&T. So if we start to respect that, trade away from it, close above the candle, we can expect longs to, like, that will validate an entry to go long. So from there, we're just waiting, seeing what price is doing. Go down on the 1-minute time frame. You can see that we also created a micro cycle as NQ traded below the previous quarter's low, but YM did not. So at this point, we have everything we need to go long. We're just trying to find an entry. So we're going to wait on the true change in state of delivery, which is a candle closure above the candle that creates the SSMT. And as we can see here, this was the candle that took out the previous quarter low, which was here. So this candle took out the low. True change in state delivery is above that. So we wait, price trades up, closes above it. So right here, like, we're going long. Now we just need a better entry, because ideally we don't want to enter all the way up here with the 55-point stop. It's not very favorable for us. So the 940 candle opens right here, and obviously on a 5-minute we can expect, if price wants to continue up, we can expect an open low high close off of the candle. So what I did, just wait for that 5-minute candle to open up, traded lower first, obviously, entered right here, and then yeah, from there just put our stops below the SSMTs, the 90 and the micro, because that will protect our entry. So if price can just goes and trades back under this, we were just wrong for the day. But as long as price trades down here, I'm not worried about it because I know these SSMTs are going to protect our stop, and if we're right on our bias, price has no reason to continue down that low. So we can see it started trading down a little bit, but again, not worried because our stop is protected. Come back up, and I mean this was a pretty long trade, honestly. Usually like to be in and out of trades like 15 minutes or less. This one took about over an hour, with it just being, you know, a no news Monday, so it's not like a bunch of volatility into the market. But we see price just went all the way. We were targeting London session highs. Show you. So this was our London session high right here. Targeted to that. About a 1 to 2 RR. But yeah, played out beautifully. Textbook trade, honestly. I really don't. The only negative thing about it was just it took forever. Which ideally, you know, you want to be in and out of trades. You don't want to expose yourself to the market for too long if you don't have to. But again, when you're in an entry, if it actually makes sense, your stop is protected, you might as well just let it play out. So that's what we did. Beautiful trade on the day. But yeah, any questions about, you know, SSMTs, true changes, state of deliveries, SMT fill, anything like that, or just quarterly theory in general, make sure leave a comment down below and I'll answer to it. Thanks for watching.